think Dawson Knox could be more productive, but he just kind of seems like he can't.
Yeah. All right. Hi, everyone. We are live, it looks like. Hopefully everyone can hear me.
Hopefully.
Sorry, I had a issue with apparently the service I use, which is OBS. It was saying that I had a driver out of whack or something, so I had to research of what the issue was. So we're all good there, it looks like. All right. Sorry, I'm just bringing up here. I know this is kind of thrown together in a way because unfortunately, had some technical difficulties all across the board today. Couldn't get the printer to work and all kinds of unfortunate things. So I sent you guys all the screenshots. Hopefully you got those. And so the meeting portion we'll do first. And then hopefully it shouldn't be too... I mean, it's not going to be like a normal meeting where we have like, you know, we do awards and all that. It's basically just going to be a league vote type situation. I'll come up with a few things I've come up with, I think, to be just to quick be addressed. So as far as texting, so Anthony and Kyle are gonna text Guy your draft picks. You can text me all your votes though. Chris and Jordan is now texting me his draft picks as well. So I'll be handling those two, and then we got Oliver is in the house. Oliver in the house. Nick, 3-time AFL champion, has joined the league finally. And representative, 2016 AFL champion and former member of the ABL, Guy Conkey, is in the house. So we'll get to it here because we started a bit later than I wanted to. So again, this portion is the vote portion. Text me your guys' votes. So we're going to start off with the one that everyone knows about.
Does that include us?
That includes you guys. Well, you don't have to text me. You guys can actually tell me. I'll ask you. Guy will not be... Guy has zero say in the...
I'm still voting.
So we'll start with the trade. Last year, obviously, we had voted on not having a trade deadline. And then I think it kind of became a factor at the very end. There was a lot of trades with some teams. Nick is a huge benefactor in the future because of that. Personally, I think we need to add a trade deadline. So what we decided if we're going to do a trade deadline or not, and then because I have the system open here. I have the system open. So once we decide if we're doing yes or no on the trade deadline, then I'll go in the system and give the options of when we can do a trade deadline date for. So right now I'm going to ask these guys first. I'm actually going to vote yes for a trade deadline.
I vote yes as well.
Okay.
Nick?
Yes.
Oliver?
No.
Okay, Oliver said no. Nick said yes. Okay, so now if you guys can start texting me on the trade deadline. Kyle said yes. And if you guys want, you can actually send your votes into the group one if you want to send it that way as well. Either way is fine. You can send it directly to me or to the group one. So we just need to hear from Tony, Jordan, Chris, and Anthony. Looks like we got Anthony as a yes. Jordan is a yes.
Done deal.
We have 5. Tony, I know Tony did say yes as well earlier. And I believe Chris actually had responded to this as well earlier. Which it is technically, it's a done deal. So we will have a trade deadline. So now let me go into settings.
You got it.
I forget the 1 foot.
We got the Volunteer versus Alabama game going here. Go Vols. Well, it's a tie game. Look out. Trade.
Yeah, they just blew it. I mean, they blew a touchdown. Tennessee. You can't, like, against Alabama, you can't have those mistakes.
No, that was part of the game.
Could be.
Oh, come on.
It'll come down to who makes the most mistakes here. Because obviously the defenses are not playing.
Mm-hmm.
All the days my computer has to act funny picks today.
So those anime sites you go to.
Yeah, what were you watching last night? He
No.
was out of town.
No, I think I have to take it in. This is like a 2017 computer. I think this needs to get a tune-up or something.
They only made it last like 4 years.
Unless you buy like the expensive ass
Yeah.
Apple ones or whatever.
Unless you build your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so last date to trade players.
December 12th.
Okay, so we have 5 options. I'm thinking the first 2 are going to be. I'm not even going to say the first 2 are February, so I don't think those are going to. I think we're going to want Marches. So just send me a number. So there's March 2nd, March 9, or March 16.
When's the last day of the season?
I can't remember
August something.
because the basketball isn't like football. It's different. It's like it.
I'll just split the difference. I'll go middle.
You want 9?
Yeah.
Okay, Oliver.
Wait, what are we voting on?
The date, the last date you can trade. So March 2nd, March 9, or March 16.
March 9th.
Okay, Kyle said the 2nd. Jordan is also picked to the 2nd. So he is Chris, Anthony. I'm going to hold off in case I got to be a tiebreaker or something on this one. So far it's 2 for the 2nd and 2 for the 9th. And we're waiting on 4 votes total, 3 of which are on stream.
So, try to find a different tone for my phone blowing up here.
Oh, we got Anthony is saying the 2nd. So now it's Chris and Tony. I guess I'm not sure if Tony actually is seeing this right now. Can you text Tony and see if he's seeing this?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Chris saying the 9th.
So it comes down to you and Tony.
Yeah. Is he responding?
I'm still typing.
Yep, I got Chris, I got your 9th. We're waiting on Tony here.
Oh!
Oh, touchdown Tennessee.
I missed it. Did you just throw a bomb?
Yeah.
He throws a very good deep ball.
Well, here, you know why I'm waiting on that. We can come
Yeah,
back.
he just-
So we'll go on to how many keepers. So obviously this year we're keeping 3. We've kept 3 every single year. So do you want to keep 3 or do we want to upgrade to 4?
Three's
What about
fine.
2?
Or do we want to downgrade
I
to
don't.
2? So 2, 3, or 4? Oliver, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Oh, that's fine. 3.
Alright, so just waiting on everyone.
Yeah.
Tony isn't watching.
So ask him if the trade deadline, Kyle said 4 for keepers. Ask him either March 2nd or March 9 for a trade deadline.
Alrighty. Yep.
9th or 10th, you said?
9 or the 2nd.
9.
Chris is going with 3. So we got a keeper vote going, and we're waiting on Tony for the trade deadline. 4 for Jordan. Jordan is saying the 4 keepers. So we got 2 4s, 2 3s, a 2.
There's no one in the draft.
Anthony's going with 4. So ask Tony. Ask Tony if he wants 3 or 4 keepers as well.
Or 2.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
it's not.
2's kind of dead in the water at this point.
This kid has homecoming,
Oh,
so that's why he can't be here. What's the big deal with homecoming?
I don't know.
again, I'm holding off on a couple of my votes here just because I want to.
March 2nd,
Okay, so he went with the second.
4
that's-
keepers.
And he went with 4 keepers. So okay, so as far as the vote for, so we got 4. So okay, so March 2nd is going to be the trade deadline. Next year we'll be keeping 4 keepers. Now because obviously we only have 8 teams, and we have 2 divisions, so we have 2 choices we can go with it. I was thinking about this today. For divisions, do we want to keep 2 divisions of 6, or 2 divisions of 4, or 1 division of just everybody? And so there's only one.
How many
So-
playoff teams are there?
And we'll get to that in a second. So we've had actually 6 and 8 in the past.
Okay. I'm not familiar with any of them.
I know. So right now we're just dealing with divisions. So do we want to? So the vote is 1 division or 2 divisions.
Just one.
You want just 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oliver?
2.
I'm gonna go with 1 division.
Goes back to my point of
So ask Tony 1 division or 2 divisions. And the rest of you just text me 1 division or 2 divisions. So basically what this does is only 1 team is guaranteed a lock spot. And then the other, however many playoff teams we decide, that'll be made up of all the best records.
records or points.
It's
Yes.
the basketball. It's not like it's like football where it's head to head. It's head to head, but it's weird. It almost looks like a hockey line. It looks like a hockey win. Like you can have ties.
So are we competing against one team a night, or are we competing against the whole league?
You're trying to win a week, but it goes into a total.
I guess I'll just pay attention.
It's kind of like head-to-head rotisserie.
I guess I'll just pay attention to what the hell's going on.
Okay,
when I play.
so
Tony would vote 2 divisions.
so did Kyle. Anthony went with 2. Chris went with the 2.
Jeez.
So it's 2. It's 2. All right. So now, do we want to have 6 playoff teams, or just all 8 teams are in the playoffs, and obviously it gets seeded out where obviously the worst team would play the best team that way. So 6 or 8 is the next one.
I mean, you don't have to bother if there's 8.
Huh?
Like, if everyone's already in, like, what?
No. What I'm saying is if like
So why don't?
so
the
2
first-
years ago there was 8 teams in the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
Last year there was 6.
So why don't the 2 division winners get a bye, and then the other 4 play for that?
Well, yeah, when it was the 6 it did that, but when it was, if there's 8, it's just everyone is.
Yeah.
So Kyle voted 6.
I got 6 too.
Oliver,
About what?
6 or 8 playoff teams.
8. 6 or 8 playoff teams. Yeah.
Jordan went 6.
I'll do 6 as well.
6 it is.
I'll just go 6 too. So 6 playoff teams. Next one.
Tony says 6.
Huh?
Tony said 6.
Okay. Next one up is So in some leagues they have it. I've never been a big fan of it. Drop my pen again. Never been a big fan of it, but sometimes it's not a bad idea to throw it out there as an option. So when a trade happens in some league, obviously in our league, in both basketball and football, a trade happens, it happens. It's done. In some leagues they have, and I'm glad I have Guy here because if you need it explained better, he can explain it. Where a trade, so let's say Nick and I make a trade. It'll pop up and say pending trade, and then the league votes either yes or to let the trade go through or no. They say that's an unfair trade or whatever.
Oh.
So it does obviously, it makes trading a little more tricky. But sometimes, you know, if there's questionable dealings going on, it's just a way to. And we'll get to that, Jordan. So I guess the way to is either vote, have a yes to veto a trade or no veto, and just all trades they happen. Veto or no veto. So it has to be majority.
No, I know what it is.
Okay.
No.
Nick voted no. Oliver?
Yes to the veto.
Yes to Oliver went yes.
From the guy always wanting to make trades.
Kyle went no. Are you asking Tony?
Mm-hmm. I've never had good luck with anyone else in my leagues wanting to do the vetoes. They like to do their
Vote on trade.
scandalous trades.
Jordan went. Anthony, I don't understand what vote on trade means. You mean veto on trade or no on trade?
C or no.
So we got.
No veto.
So far it's 4 no's and 1 yes.
You're the deal breaker, Miller, or do you want?
No, I need Tony and Anthony.
Tony says no veto.
All right, so there's no veto.
I'm always the opposite.
It happens a lot.
So obviously one thing about basketball, unlike football, for example, is, you know, you put your lineup in and some guys play more games a week than others. Sometimes what teams will do is they'll make a bunch of deals or pickups during the week. They'll drop some of their lesser players to pick up guys to really stack their numbers. So I know that what it was talked about in the past of having a weekly transaction cap. So I guess before we go on what the actual cap would be, we have to vote if we're going to do that or not. So
Should do a quarter per transaction.
would you like to? Yeah, there's no way I can do that in here. Guy came up with an idea of having you got to pay money for every transaction.
It'll keep track in Yahoo. It'll tell
Oh
you
yeah,
how many
well actually, well I
transactions
guess
you do.
theoretically, yeah, you could do that.
I feel like not for like picking up a player, but just for trades would be the
Do you got a substantial size piggy bank?
So let's start with
Like a
this. Do we
dollar?
want to have a weekly transaction cap or not? So this is a yes or no question first. Nick,
No.
Oliver,
No.
Let's make this simple.
Jordan said no.
I would vote
Kyle
no.
said yes. Huh?
I would vote no. You can tell me my vote's alongside. Tony says no.
It's for so I'm just waiting on
It's just half Tony's workday, man. Is trade.
Chris and Anthony here. Anthony, you said yes, but I'm not sure if you're saying yes to a weekly transaction. Yes, you're saying yes to a weekly transaction.
He just feels happy and
Chris
wants to
said
say
no.
yes.
That's 3. That's 5. So that's a majority. So we will not have
I have noticed Bryce Young stares at his receivers a lot.
no weekly trans. And just so you guys know, I would have actually voted yes on
Well, I
that.
guess you can when you get separation that the receivers do. If you go
So
to the
now
next
Jordan's
level,
came
you
up
aren't
with.
gonna have that.
Like even that play, as soon as he got the ball, he looked right at who he's
So
throwing
Jordan,
to.
I guess
Made it work. But
explain to me. You're looking at vote to
I know, it
change
doesn't work
how
all
the
the time.
wins work.
No,
So
in the NFL, the separation is not.
there is, I think, a way to do it. Look at this.
Are you going for 2 again?
No, they didn't.
All right,
score.
so the options. So there's 3 options in
I
head-to-head.
don't understand.
There's
why-
head-to-head,
in the
straight up,
college,
which is what we've always done.
These guys aren't smart.
So that's one where
to
it
snap
gets
the ball
like
when
the
someone's offsides right away. Yeah, it's a free play.
it gets the it looks like a hockey line where you
Coach
get
told me
for
not to.
whatever you win categories and then it just tallies up, and you can have ties. Also, there's head-to-head 1 win,
Like that and hurry up, like when they're
which
not ready.
I believe that one is actually
I
1
watched
win,
the
or
game
there's
the other night,
head-to-head
hurry up, and I'm like,
points, and I don't know
"Have you
this.
guys ever
I don't.
practiced
I
this
guess
situation?"
fully understand what the head-to-head points
like-
one is. I can look it up.
It was pathetic. I was like, I can't.
Let me look
even
this up,
watch
guys. Hold on.
I saw one of the NFL games. They had to go like 90 yards to like score. They had like no time left, so they just did like chucking the ball around. I'm like, there's like no purpose to it. Like, what are you doing? Like, you have to move the ball that way, and you're just staying like within this 5-yard range.
Or I love it when there's like barely any time left and they're throwing like 3-yard outs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
Exactly. Let's just go for a Hail Mary.
that was what was going on in the game. What the hell game was it? It was a college game that was on either Thursday night or Friday night. I can't remember. And I was like, what? I'm like, dude, you got to go 70 yards and score a touchdown to win. And you're throwing, sitting in the pocket like you got.
Okay, so right now the way we do it is head-to-head standard, which is each
My biggest
category is a
football pet
point.
peeve is if like it's like player number 5.
So you have
Or
wins,
4-yard
losses, and
curl.
ties based on that. If you go head-to-head 1
They're clearly
win,
marked on the sidelines where you have to get to. Go past that before you turn.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand.
Well, what I don't understand is at the end of the game, like, I think they were like on the 40-yard line, let's just say. There was like 20 or 30 seconds left, and you're throwing a 6-7 yard pass with no hope that the guy's going to run any further, really.
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter if you throw an interception and take a chance?
Yeah.
You got to try to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you throw a pick, well.
all right. So head-to-head 1 win is
probably might.
is identical to head-to-head standard, except only
least you're
1
giving yourself
point
a
is
chance.
added to the win-loss.
It's like too many teams
tie
are playing so
record.
their coach doesn't get fired. They're not playing to win.
So Anthony or
It's like they're scared to like do anything.
How many points would it normally be?
so right now it's like there's I think 13 categories. So if you win, let's say you're playing Nick and you win 6, he wins 6, and you guys tie on 1. So like for the week it'd be 6-6-1 is what your record that week would have, and then it adds to a weekly total that grows. Alright, so
Bills Chiefs game. It's gonna be like the Rams Chiefs was last year, like 64-60.
alright, so we got the same from Kyle, same from Anthony. And then Chris also said the same. Nick, what are your thoughts about the head-to-head? Do you want to keep? So I know you don't know what it. So right now, it's like I explained. If you play him, your end of the week could look like 13-0-0, or it could look like 6-6-1. It could look.
Yeah.
So it's like a hockey. It's almost like a hockey.
So what about it?
Or go to where it's just you get you play him, you beat him, you win.
Yeah. Just go to 1.
Let's go to 1.
Why have? Let's not complicate things. Let's make it.
Yeah.
That's the thing is that's how it's been. So that's why some of these guys are saying keep it the same.
What's a short way to text that to someone?
Just ask him if he wants to see the head-to-head changed or kept the same, and if he says changed, then we'll go from there. Oliver, keep it the same or change it to 1 win.
Change it to 1 win.
I'm going to actually vote change it to 1 win right now. Because if this actually, I guess, the worst case scenario, it's a push, which means it's the same as it is. So we just need Jordan, Tony, and that's it.
So basically, we're playing the same team for a week.
Yeah, either way, you'd still be playing the same team for a full week.
No. I know that. I'm just saying we're playing the same team how it's set up for a week,
Yeah.
and then you would just get 1 instead of going 3-3 and 1.
Yeah.
And you will play every team in this one, and it just rotates
Yeah.
around.
So why? Well,
Tony says keep the same.
So it's the same. It's being kept the same. Even if Jordan votes against it, it's a push. Which he did. He voted once, so it's a push. So it'll be kept the same. We can review that come next year.
Final decision.
We will come back to that one for next year. All right. So now it's open forum. Nick, is there anything you? I mean, I know you're new. You don't really know a lot of.
Let's get her started.
Oliver, anything you want to see talked about real quick?
No.
All right. I'll give you guys a couple minutes on here to come up if there's anything you want to text me. Ask Tony if there's anything he wants.
Did.
Guys on the ball. Guys, is there anything you'd like to see discussed while you're here?
Basketball's stupid. Are the Bulls any good anymore?
I don't know.
They have some couple good young
Yeah,
players.
like, still got Zach Levine. Let's see.
About the Hawks. My two teams.
Kyle has nothing.
Kira the ball, dude.
Oh. Pick. Oregon can. There it is. It's not defensive, is it?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, apparently we got a trade, guys. So.
Tony says no.
What'd you trade?
I just wanted a second round pick, so I traded Kawhi for a second and a fourth round pick with Jordan.
All right. So Jordan gets
He wasn't even gonna play. that much.
Kawhi from Oliver.
Can Jordan trade players from NBA to his NFL team?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this figured out here.
Some of these guys run pretty
And
fast.
Jordan also gets Oliver's 6th round pick. Okay, Oliver gets Jordan's 2nd round pick, which
Have you ever
is
heard of
3rd overall
like Super League?
in that round.
Your draft
And
consists of
he also gets
MLB, NFL,
Jordan's
and NBA, and you draft at the same time.
4th round pick.
Okay.
So you have 3 separate teams you're trying to fill.
Yep.
So like your first pick could be a quarterback. It could be
Whatever.
Shortstop.
Midfielder or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's way too much research than I would like to do, but
All right, hold on. Let me go in here. So
I don't have that much time in the day.
yeah, me neither. I can't imagine how long that draft would take.
Forever.
I mean that's 10-hour, 12-hour draft.
Yeah.
all right.
But then
so
you can
I'm
also
gonna go
trade,
back
like-
into.
Trade Giannis for
All right, so give me a second here, because now remember. So when you track this, if you go to the app, you can look at the best available players. If you want to go there, I'm going to put them in as they're drafted, and then it'll automatically take them out. So right now I'm just going and moving the. Oh shoot! Which
I already lost my
my
draft.
2nd round pick.
No, he drafted his guys.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's getting your 2nd round. So the 3rd overall pick in the 2nd round. Then you still have the 5th overall pick, Jordan, correct? All right, going to Oliver's team.
I didn't know we had 2 second rounds.
Did you print your stuff out?
Hmm?
Did you print your stuff out?
Yeah,
That's prepared.
I did it last night. I didn't even know if I was supposed to.
You wanna go get me a couple copies?
Oh, jeez, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to figure this out.
Is there a Xerox store nearby?
Miller's got a 12-speed out there. We're gonna need you to go down the road and get me a couple copies.
All right, so with that all being said, okay, we'll start the way we'll do this is it's 9 rounds total. We'll do the first 5, take like a 10-minute break, and then finish it. So Nick
9 rounds, amateurs.
Nick is on the clock. Gatsby's first pick ever.
I gotta find the list. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I need another phone.
All right. I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards.
That's fine.
All right, Anthony Edwards has just been drafted.
Who's in the hole?
Oh shoot, I forgot. Thanks for bringing that
You
up.
are.
All right, so I am actually up next. I'm up.
LeBron.
Kyle's on deck, and Anthony's in the hole. All right. I'm gonna take LeBron.
I knew it. He's not even gonna be playing.
Well,
He's gonna injure his ankle or something.
He's just gonna be tired. I'm like, I want to take a nap.
Not even gonna go for the tip off.
so next up is Kyle, followed by Anthony, and then Kyle. So Kyle and Anthony, you're sending yours to Guy.
When did Tyrese Halliburton get good?
So like, if someone's guard, forward, center,
They
whatever,
can-
they could be either
They
or.
can play either spot, or
Okay.
obviously there's also a utility spot.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I thought so, but I didn't know what kind of cockamamie rules you guys got going here.
You can have. So yes, theoretically you could have 4 guards, I guess.
Yeah.
I have Kyle's picking. Kyle is going to take Cade Cunningham.
Dang it. I'm mad.
First of all, who dropped Cade Cunningham?
I think it was off a loaded team.
Oh,
I wanted him so badly. That was Jordan, I think, who had him.
Yeah, Jordan had a team that was like right to the. So Cade Cunningham is gone.
Cam is- what?
So now up we have Anthony, followed by Kyle, and then Chris.
Kyle's gonna have a good team.
who's up?
Tyrese.
Anthony.
He said Tyrese Halliburton. He sent me in on accident.
Would they miss extra point?
Anthony sent me Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know if that was on accident.
Oh, he sent it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's his pick, though.
I just messaged him.
Did he say I?
Alright. He might have thought Oliver's
Just-
guy.
He just sent me Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, let's get confirmation when Guy gets it.
When did Tyrese Halliburton actually get good?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I was right.
Alright, so now we're back to Kyle.
Who's he play for?
So we got
Indiana.
Pacers. So we got Kyle, Chris, and Anthony.
But Tyrese
Is he a guard?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to write that. I'm putting it as that's more or less if you were actually picking for him, you'd want to do
okay.
that.
Donovan Mitchell is gonna pick.
Hmm?
He's gonna pick Donovan Mitchell.
Who's up?
Kyle, do it.
This is very confusing. What do you say? Kyle is picking Bam Adebayo.
Whoa.
Damn.
Bam.
I was gonna pick him. I guess that throws my plan right out the window.
Okay, so Bam Adebayo is gone.
Adebayo.
I know. I'm horrible with names. So we got Chris, Anthony, and then I finished the first round. So Chris is up. And he's sending it to me. This could be a Donovan Mitchell pick because he does like Donovan Mitchell a lot.
He's on the Cavs.
He's kind of a scrub. Says the non-basketball watching person at the draft.
So we're just waiting on Kyle's pick here.
Yeah, I'll probably pick Donovan Mitchell. Or Zach Levine. I'm pretty sure I got Zach Levine.
receiver was targeting the defender.
Tennessee's in trouble now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need a turnover.
I don't know, you can write it down. Still waiting on Chris here. Might be a trade in the works or something.
Is Chris or Kyle up?
It's Chris. Chris and then
Chris.
Anthony and then myself.
Did Kyle do a pick?
Yeah, Kyle was the last one that went. He took,
Bam Adebayo.
bam!
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know what? The funny thing is, you were in the league twice for 2 years, and this is your first time actually being at a basketball draft. For
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, slow week.
We're actually watching our nieces this weekend.
I struggle with the basketball names just like I do in the football league.
I figured.
Actually, the basketball might even be worse.
Probably. So I'm actually happy to be here.
You know what? Here. That's why you can see your guys' little mugs instead of mine.
I'd rather have point the other
Yeah,
way.
but you're the one talking.
Yeah, they get to see.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Put it on you.
There. People love me.
That's exactly right.
Camera. Oh, there we go. Donovan Mitchell.
Yep. After players are drafted, are you allowed to trade with them, or like trade for that player?
Yep. All right, so Anthony's up, followed by myself to finish the first, and then Tony will start the second. So we're just waiting on Anthony.
Anthony is going to take Paul George.
Good stuff.
All right, so I am up, followed by Tony, and then Kyle.
I wonder how late into the draft Anthony Davis doesn't get picked.
I think he's hurt already, isn't
Yeah, he was hurt like the whole last season as well.
he? He's been hurt since he came into the NBA.
Who are you talking about?
Anthony Davis. I don't think anyone's gonna pick him.
So does that mean you're gonna pick him with your next pick? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I don't want.
All right, I'm taking Rudy Gobert.
Smart. I had him last year.
Gobert.
Where is he?
All right, so that ends the. Ends the first. So we got Tony, Kyle, and then Oliver in the second round. So Tony is up. He said top player available, right? So that's Kyrie.
Well, now he gave me a list of his type.
Oh, okay.
How do I know who this guy is? Darius Garland.
Oh.
All right, Darius
That's
Garland
fine.
from Cleveland.
For who?
Tony.
Pretty sure you had him last year.
All right, so we got Kyle, followed by Oliver, and then Nick.
Kyle's going to take Domantas Sabonis.
Big center. Alright, so next up we have Oliver, followed by Nick, and then Jordan. Take it away, Oliver.
this is hard. I'm gonna take Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. It is gone. So next we go to Nick.
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. Okay, so after Nick, we got Jordan, Kyle, and then myself. So Jordan is up. So he's actually sending it to me.
Where's Evan Mobley?
By the way, Nick, Jordan's actually the opposite in the basketball league of what he is in the football league.
What's up?
He was our first ever champion. He was literally like a point away from winning it all again last year. So
Jordan sent me his pick.
he sent it to you? That's fine. Who is it?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. Alright, so now we got Kyle, followed by Eric, and then Tony.
I don't know who my pick's gonna be.
So this is Kyle.
I have Kyle's pick.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley Beal.
Dang! Gotta pick him. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so Bradley Beal is gone. Alright, so I am up. I'm up, and then followed by Tony to finish the second, and then Nick to start the third. Alright, I'm going to take De'Aaron Fox.
That's the Aaron to you.
So we got Tony, Nick, and Eric.
Tony's going to take Scotty Barnes.
Interesting.
So Scotty Barnes is gone. So that's the end of the second round. So now we got Nick, Eric, and Kyle in the third. Gatsby's, take it away.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh, he's on.
He has a lot of tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon.
Oh!
Brandon Ingram.
Hanging in there with them, aren't they?
Yeah. That Hyatt's getting open. Watch this, he like cuts him right in half. And right here. Get right in between the two defenders. That was a good route run. That's a good throw too.
Mm-hmm.
Putting up Madden numbers.
You know what? Why not?
What?
Kyrie, he's gonna pick.
I'm not that stupid.
He didn't play half the season.
Alright, I'm taking Anthony Davis.
Ooh.
He likes his Lakers. One of the two are going to be out in a wheelchair, if not both of them.
So we got Kyle, Anthony, and Oliver.
You're definitely going to get the medal for the oldest team.
And if he stops now, he has it. How come players can wear 0 in college, but they can't wear 0 in the pros?
They can?
I've seen a guy wearing 0.
What about Aaron? No, he was 99.
Yeah, I've seen a double 0.
Kyle's pick is in. He's taking Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Smart.
All right.
I probably should have been in this league, because then if I drafted not knowing anything, I probably would have won.
All right. So we got Anthony, Oliver, and Chris.
Please don't take my pick.
Anything yet?
Got it. He is picking Nikola Usovich.
Forgot about.
All right. So Nikola Vukovic. So we have Oliver, followed by Chris, and then Jordan.
I'm going to take Zach Levine. Way too many comments.
Zach Levine, go on.
He's good at dunking.
All right. So we got Chris, Jordan, and Tony to end the third. So Chris will be sending it to me.
You know, I'm kind of a risk taker. I would have onsided that kick.
Oh, I thought you were about to make a pick. Kind of risk taker.
I'm a rebel through and through.
You're a rebel, Dottie.
Mm-hmm.
Feeble attempt at a Pee Wee Herman laugh, I guess.
I don't know what that
He
was.
just farted.
Wow, wow,
I don't know what that
wow.
was. What you got, buddy? Who's up?
Chris.
Oh.
Remember when Anthony Simons just randomly did like 50 one game?
You talking to me?
No.
Oh.
Hit him.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Alex
I don't
Caruso.
understand why you slow down in that. I mean, like, at least you're gonna get smoked even harder
Mhm.
that way.
He's like, do I want to slide or not?
Ben Simmons.
Jordan, you're not even up yet.
Oliver, what was your last pick?
Zach Levine.
Yeah, we're waiting on Chris. Jordan just sent me his pick, and Chris hasn't even gone yet.
Put it on the board.
Here we go. Jarrett Allen.
Dang it. I've had him for like the past 3 years.
Don't you hate that when you're drafting someone right next to you drafts like all the guys that you want?
So Jordan
directed towards
is
me?
up,
Maybe.
followed by Tony to end the third, and then Oliver to start the fourth. Jordan, you still want to go with the person you sent me?
Peanut butter?
Center.
Do you got the draft order over there?
I don't, but it's on my phone.
So still go with that, Jordan?
I didn't know which round 4 what I was, what pick.
Oh no.
I can tell you.
Jordan, is that a yes or a no?
You are pick 8 in round 4.
Okay. And then 1 and 5.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So Jordan is taking. Oh boy.
Remember to say it with a
What number?
South American accent.
What number are you looking at, Miller? I'll say it if you tell me who it is. What number?
He's a forward for Orlando. I think this might be the rookie. Paleo.
Brent Sherrill.
Wrong.
Oh, Ben Sherrill.
Yeah.
Why is that so hard?
He's the rookie.
All right. So Tony to finish the third, followed by Oliver, and then Kyle. Paleo.
Is it paleo or paelo?
Yeah, whatever.
Machado.
Paolo.
Coyote.
Heard a funny story about back in the wrestling. Remember Mark Merrow?
Mm-hmm.
So they were telling a funny story when he pitched this. When he came out, he wanted to have the crowd go, or he would come out yelling, "Marco," and the crowd was supposed to go, "Merrow."
Wow.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's why he's not around anymore. Well,
Amazing looking wife that he had. Of course, she's now with Lesnar,
I
but
think he's dead, isn't he?
no, he's not. He's actually a motivational speaker. Very religious now as well.
Why don't they all just like Lex Luger?
Okay.
So we got
Tony's
Tony.
going to take Chris Middleton.
Oh my god. He's injured though. Pretty sure he's injured.
He is.
I would have picked him if he wasn't. Am I up?
Hold on.
Yeah, between you, me, and Tony, we all like the exact same players every year. It seems like.
Yes. I agree.
All right, so that's the end of the third. So we have Oliver, Kyle, and Chris to start the fourth. So yes, Oliver, you are now up.
Okay. I'm gonna take CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum is gone.
I have way too many cards.
Right, so now we have Kyle, followed by Chris, and then Oliver again.
Kyle will take Jeremy Grant.
I was gonna pick him. Oh no, I'm picking. Or do I?
Right, so now Chris is up. Chris, followed by Oliver, and then Oliver. It's the Oliver show.
The cat's name is Oliver.
No. Who's up?
Waiting on Chris. Oh, Tennessee took the lead again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And they got a 2-pointer.
It was a swish.
Boy, if you had the over on this game, you're probably doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, the over was like.
I mean, I'm guessing the over was over this,
Yeah. It
was less than this.
It was like 67 or something, 68.
It's still pretty much a full quarter.
So nice that Tennessee wins this.
Well, if they do, you know what?
Get him. Yeah.
If they win this, do they shoot all the way to 2 or 1?
They won't be number 1. Georgia will stay at number 1.
Yeah.
Ohio State will probably maybe stay at 2. I'd guess it'd go to like 3 or 4.
This flip flop with Alabama. I guess 3 minimum. I mean, they'd have to pass Michigan for sure.
Yeah, but Michigan. See, I don't think Clemson's that good. Like, I think Michigan moves up, meaning they stay.
Michigan's or Clemson's still 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're better than Clemson.
So my thought is Clemson would go to 5, or Michigan stay at 5. These guys would go to, or Michigan would go to 4. Clemson be back at 5. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh, great placement of the camera. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The palm can. How does he go so wide open? He was like walked over there, like, hey.
Dude, the whole game, everyone's been wide open.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, there hasn't been like 2 yards, 3 yards separation the whole game. I mean, if you have a good, accurate quarterback and he's got a little bit of time,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna pick you apart.
Whoops, missed that one.
It's like doing 7-on-7 drills.
No, he does fake.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I was literally just looking at this player, Chris. Drew Holiday.
No way. That was gonna be my pick.
Well, you're gonna have to refocus now and go back to your next pick on your draft board.
I have a couple others I'm interested in.
All right, so we got Oliver, and Chris.
Can I just do 2 in a row? Like,
Attorneys at
Well,
law.
give me the give me one because give me
Okay.
your first one and then I'll put it in and then you give me a
yeah.
second.
Julius Randle,
Good pick.
and then.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
So Julius Randle
Yeah.
is the first one he's taking.
What?
All
If
right.
he would have just went at it,
And your next
to
pick?
begin with, he would have had the corner.
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
10 years, 30s.
All right. So Oliver just took Julius Randle and Klay Thompson, and now we're going back to Chris, followed by Tony and then Nick to finish the board.
Could have run that one in. Pick 6, come on. You got T-bowed. I always used to do that T-bow. They like start doing the draw play. They just stop and do a little jump. They pushed off though. I think it was like a minute later before he threw it to him. But
So again, once Chris gives it, oh, and here we go. Oh. I guess Oliver, Chris is letting you know that he wanted Klay, so I guess you can't draft him. He found it humorous, Chris. He said he's not intimidated. What are you now, 11?
12.
12.
yeah.
Prime age. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Chris, he did. He actually acquired one of them from Jordan when they did that Kawhi Leonard deal. That's why he had back-to-back. So that's why you're up now, and then Tony and Nick.
So if Kawhi Leonard just randomly becomes good this year, I'm gonna be mad.
He's good.
If he
I don't
can
think,
just
I
play.
don't think we're ever
Like-
questioning
Yeah.
his
Like
goodness.
no, where he's like a good fantasy player where he actually plays. That's why I'm not picking Kyrie Irving because he won't play.
I wouldn't draft Kyrie or Kawhi because of how he laughs. Have you ever heard
He's
that?
a fun guy.
Ever heard that
Yeah.
interview where he's laughing like,
That's why he doesn't ever laugh.
He's never happy.
We got a clock going? What's going on here?
These are seriously serious picks, Nick.
that Baker Mayfield's been doing pretty good this year.
Yeah. Yep. He's
Does the NBA still have a vaccine mandate?
what?
Don't
Who?
think so.
Because does Kyrie only not play because of that, or does he play? Does
That was last year.
Yeah, it's
Kyrie
gone this
just
year.
doesn't play because he don't.
But that wasn't an NBA thing. That was actually a New York thing.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
That's
it
why
says,
he played and could play in half the
It
game.
says
Yeah.
here. It says Kyrie Irving personal out Thursday. Personal.
Other players and other teams that came in the head it could play.
I mean,
That
he
was
has.
the weird part of it.
When he actually plays, he's good, but he doesn't play.
Yeah, there's a mandate this year on every team. There's like most of these players won't be able to play this year
Why?
because of the vaccine mandate.
I think it should go to 3-on-3 in the NBA. Just cut out 8 teams, go to 3-on-3. You can have like
I don't
actual
know why. I
competitive
think the
games.
draft is taking twice as long. So one person.
Nope. Here we go. Bobby Bortis.
Who is that?
Bobby Portis.
Oh, you said Bortis.
So
Actually, he did right.
Portis?
yeah, it's Portis.
Yep, it's Portis.
Junior.
He came out as a Bortis though. He's already drafted Blake
Bobby
Bortles.
Bortis.
What is he?
He's from Moscow.
He drafted Blake Bortles. Oh wait. Oh. So you want John Wall?
What?
Oh yeah, he might be good this
I mean, those names are very similar. No takebacks.
John Wall is like running really fast, unlike he has been used.
So you want John Wall to confirm?
We
Yes or no?
We are in a track league.
No, I'm saying to where he's actually like healthy enough to run. Or,
Yeah,
like,
first one down the court.
I didn't know that was part of the criteria. I'd be start drafting a little different here.
Jordan probably drafted in that case.
Oh, I know what you
Oh.
call it in high school is good at the 110 hurdles. I think I'm gonna go with him.
I'm just saying that because usually he's like
Yep.
not healthy.
All right. So John Wall is off the board.
He's getting healthier.
All right. So
The
now
Clippers, right?
we're going to Tony and Nick to end the 4th, and Nick to start the 5th. So Tony, you're up.
Tony will take.
Tony will take what you give him, and he'll like it.
Buddy Healed.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Jerk.
Didn't he win the 3-point contest a couple of years ago?
Oh, man.
All right. So Buddy Hield is officially gone.
Who's up, me?
So you got the next 2 picks, but pick one, and
I'll
then
just take one. Yeah, is Sabonis still open?
No.
Demontis?
no.
Okay.
Oh, you
That was
lost
like first round, I think.
I don't have a list, so I'm just guessing here, dude.
You lost your pick now. Oh, fumble, touchdown. That's over.
This is a tie game, isn't it?
Nope, they're up now.
Oh, I missed him.
If they can block this kick and return it.
I'm picking Kyrie in like the 9th round, right? Are we in the 5th round?
Now we're ending the 4th.
Ending
Is
the 4th.
Dwight Howard available?
I'll go Miles Turner.
Miles Turner. Alright, so that's going to end the 4th round. We have Nick to start the 5th, followed by Eric, and then Kyle. So Nick, the Great Gatsby, Canton legend.
Are any of my keepers, like Jamal Murray and stuff, is that considered guard forward, or what is he considered? Or Van Vliet? I know obviously Curry's just a guard. I'm just trying to figure out what I have here.
What team were you last year? Like, what was the name?
No idea, dude.
It was Aiden's team.
Oh, yeah.
So Van Vliet is just a guard. Murray is just a guard. And who else do you have?
Curry's just a guard. Okay.
You're pretty solid in the guard area.
Yeah. That's the 3 best players that were on the team. I'll go Kelvin Johnson. Is he
Who's
gone?
that?
Oh, Kelvin?
Keldon.
Oh.
K-E-L-D Johnson.
Calvin John. What?
I'm not your dad.
Career change.
Yeah, you can take him. He's available. So Keldon Johnson, not Megatron.
Kelvin Johnson might be better.
How come no one's called Starscream in the NFL?
Because no one is cool enough. Alright, so
yes.
I am up.
Soundwave.
Alright.
Oh man.
I'll take Terry Rozier.
How did he get all the way up to the 25th spot?
Alright, so Kyle, Anthony, and Oliver.
Okay.
Kyle will take Jordan Poole.
I was going to take it. That's sad. He's gonna be good this year.
So Jordan Poole has gone to Kyle. So now we have Anthony, Oliver, and Chris.
In that case.
Personal note, Kyle, thank you for fighting for our country. 'Cause I know you're out there somewhere.
You sound like you're about to sing him a song.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
How did Alabama get up a touchdown?
Strip fumble. They were down by like at the 5.
Alright, I guess I won't
Quarterback fumbled
disgrace
it,
our country by
picked it
singing
up,
any further.
scored.
I looked down for a minute, and next thing I
I
know,
hope no one on the ship just heard me sing. So Anthony, Oliver, and then Chris.
Anthony would also like Paolo Banchero.
he's gone.
I just wanted to pronounce it
Tell him
again.
to trade with Jordan.
It's like a 35-yard pass for 2 yards. Okay, Anthony would like this person I've never heard of. Alperen Sengun.
Who is that?
Can you spell it?
A-L-P.
I got it. He's from Houston.
I
Oh,
he-
parents and
think he's from somewhere else.
he's a center. He's
Yeah.
not even a rookie. Who is that?
Alright, so Alperen Sengun. So we got Oliver, Chris, and Anthony.
I'll take Andrew Wiggins.
Is that who you're taking?
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins. There's a name I can't screw up.
Say Wiggins a lot.
You're welcome.
Oh, Wiggins. Son of a Wiggins.
Alright.
Alright, so we got Chris, Anthony, and then Tony to finish the fifth. So Sweaty and Chris right now.
Be to the next game.
He's on the bench now?
Bad pass. Alabama player wasn't paying attention.
Why would they put JaVale McGee over Christian Wood?
They're doing reverse alphabetical order. By first name.
Holy crap. Let's try for the strip.
I never took Terry Rozier off the players for Yahoo.
He's up there.
I thought you picked him.
I did.
No, but he's on the Yahoo thing for players.
Refresh your thing, it should go away. Sometimes if you don't refresh it, it won't go away.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
So, anyone catch that new Hocus Pocus movie?
Like, half of it.
Watched it the other night.
Do you know Andor's gonna be 12 episodes?
Is it that long?
Yeah. The other day I was like, oh, this has got to be almost done. It's 12 episodes. Oh. Alright. Chris is counting his goldfish because he just took Tobias Harris.
Forgot about him.
Hold on,
I'm
I'm
not
getting
even paying
confused.
attention to what the hell's going on here.
When did Collins section get what?
Alright, so Tobias Harris is gone. So we got Anthony and then Tony to finish the fifth.
Who's up sixth?
Anthony's up right now. Oh, and then sixth will be Tony. So this one snakes.
Oh. So
Oh
that
yeah, I'm gonna
last.
take him.
Right?
So you won't be picking until the end of the sixth.
Anyway. I just gotta figure it. I guess I gotta pay attention because I was paying attention so I knew who was on a list and off a list and on.
After these two picks, we're gonna take a 10-minute real quick, and then we can regroup and grab a soda or whatever.
I got some beers in the fridge if you guys want one.
Oh yeah, I do.
Minus you.
Oh dang.
I'm not gonna drink them all.
You don't look like a Guinness guy, anyways, Oliver.
You want one?
Yeah.
Not you, dude. I was asking Eric or Guy.
No.
Oh sorry.
I might try one.
You never had
I've
one?
never had. I've had Guinness, but in a shot.
I mean, have you had dark beer before?
yes.
You're okay with dark beer?
Yeah.
Then you're fine.
Okay. Anthony will take Crap Stop Porzingis.
Are you of legal age? I'm not contributing to a minor, am I?
Not your minor.
So Christoph Porzingis. Are you surprised I got that right?
What
Yes.
was
Isn't
that?
it Kristaps?
And then Tony to finish the fifth.
Tony will take.
Oh, shoot.
When we come back
Harrison
after the
Barnes.
10-minute break, it'll be Tony, Anthony, and Chris.
6th round
But-
after this?
Yep, that'll be the 6th round.
Did you take D'Angelo Russell?
He's still there.
No.
D'Angelo Russell.
What happened?
All right, D'Angelo
I'll
Russell.
be honest, Tony, I don't know. Or guy, I don't know who I took. I mean, I know who I took. I don't know who's left, I guess.
All right, so that's the first 5 rounds completed. We're going to take a 10-minute break, so we'll be back here at 7:23.
I guess he's not that bad. 18, 3, and 7.
PM, Miller. Make sure you
Yeah, PM.
push that to the people.
What's that? Maybe what? 19. Or in Chris's case, 1923. right, and we are back.
I'm the American here to save the day.
So right now we have up, starting the 6th round, Tony, Anthony, and Chris.
Tony will take.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get to...
You just asked me who.
All right, go ahead.
Nope, not ready now.
There's a bunch of good games on right now.
Tony will take Christian Wood.
I mean, he's on the bench. I don't know that. I was gonna take him if he was starting.
So Christian Wood has been drafted by Tony. So now we have Anthony, Chris, and then Jordan.
Christian Wood's been on my team for 3 years.
Alabama guys are like,
Gassing.
15 straight wins versus Tennessee. Imagine they lose.
was Tennessee good last year, or is it just this year?
They weren't that good last year.
Yeah, they were
They were?
middle of the pack. No, I'm saying they weren't that good.
Oh, jeez, that guy went straight.
Just a bit upset.
Look at that guy. Dang.
Ooh. I thought she was knitting in the front. Just had 2 pops.
Still tied?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting.
I figured that.
Anthony's pick is in. Tyler Hero.
Don't get him a lot of threes.
Tyler Hero. Right, so now we got... Oh, hold on. Can you go through real quick and read me all Anthony's picks?
Yeah. Anthony's picks are Tyrese Halliburton,
Mm-hmm.
Paul George,
Mm-hmm.
Nikola Usovich,
Alright, hold on.
I wish I could have gotten Jordan Poole.
he's only got one good eye right now.
Mm-hmm.
No way they throw the ball.
See
Or
if
we'll
they
throw
will.
it.
Yeah,
They're not secure about the kicker being able to kick it that long.
Alright, so it's Christopher.
Oh, he
Christopher.
just dropped that.
Chris, Jordan, and Kyle, and Chris's pick is in.
Anthony can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? right, so Mo Bamba
Oh, actually,
went to Chris.
you picked Mo Bamba.
Like a La Bamba.
That's crazy.
So we got Jordan, Kyle, and Anthony.
He has some center, I bet. Where even is
Can Anthony hear me now?
Yes.
Alright, so we got Jordan is up.
Kyle said they can all hear as well.
Okay, good.
But he's told to hear like here, like we're all sitting here.
Mo Bamba ranked 195. That's crazy.
Who's that dude supposed to come out next year? That's like 7'4".
Oh, the kid out of France.
Yeah.
Andre?
No, the kid out of France.
He's
And then
7'4".
He was that other
Come on,
kid's
Andre.
really good too. That's playing in the G League. The guard.
Chet Holmgren.
No.
I don't see him on the list. Is Chet Holmgren even on there?
He I can't think. They played each other the other night or whatever. The dude who's
Oh.
like 7 foot. He's got 7'4". He's got. I mean, can shoot the three. Like
But remember
Kid-
Bobo?
he can literally bring it
Oh,
up the
here we go.
court. Like he was
That's
a
like
stud. I
Bobo.
watched
He
that
could
game.
shoot.
He's no Steve.
Alright, Jordan is
Who you
picking Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about him. He's gonna be good, I think.
Except he's out for the year, just about. I think, or he's out for a while.
He is.
So,
Yeah,
let's see.
really-
Kyle, Anthony, and then myself.
Kyle says you're talking about Scott Henderson
Yeah, Scoot. Yeah, Scoot. They call him
and
Scoots.
Victor Wembayama.
Yeah.
Wembayama.
Who's up right now?
Kyle.
And we're in what round? We're in the 6th.
And Kyle is going to take Michael. Is it Mikhail or Michael Bridges?
Mikhail.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mikhail Bridges is gone. So now we have Anthony, Eric, and Nick.
That's all.
I knew he was gonna miss that thing, man.
That's tough.
He's gonna be in waivers tomorrow.
He's out.
You kicked Ken out of school because you don't want him on the football team anymore.
I don't know.
Coach, you go. I want to cut his ass.
What round are we in right now?
Wow, they had no shot anywhere.
No.
There's just some wind. You
I have
could maybe
Anthony's
had a
pick.
chance.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray, he's a
Rookie.
rookie.
He's a rook. Played at Iowa. He had a good summer league.
Alright, so I am up. So it's me and then Nick to finish the 6th, and then Nick to start the 7th.
Time out.
I don't remember what
Chance
my
you can
pick
do this right.
was.
They might be able to pull this off.
Yeah.
Tell that Hyatt guy to go deep. Throw it. It's a weird formation.
Wait, so we took a break in the 6th round, like after Kyle's pick, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, because
I
it feels
don't
like it was a while ago since I did my 6th round pick. And I guess that was Andrew Wiggins.
I thought Andrew Wiggins was gonna be like one of the best players in the league when he came out of college.
I know, you'd think so. Gets drafted number 1.
Yeah.
But I mean, he picked it back up a little bit last year.
He did get better than what he was, but he's not where I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah. He's averaging like 20 points, though, which is decent.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I am going to draft RJ Barrett.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you have him last year?
No, I had him as rookie year.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They totally had that timeout called before the clock expired.
So Nick is up, followed by Nick, and then Eric.
Who's up? I'm sorry.
Nick.
I'm gonna take Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Dallas.
Yeah.
He played good
Right.
last year.
And then, so that's the end of the 6th. To start the 7th, we have Nick, Eric, and Jordan. Go ahead.
All right, man.
2 seconds left.
We'll take Kyrie
No,
if he stays healthy.
I was about to pick
So
him.
you're taking?
Yeah.
I was gonna pick him.
Well, this late in the draft, man, he's freaking far and away better than most every player we picked.
I know.
You know what? I thought about taking him with the last pick.
I was about to pick him because like it's like what the 7th.
So
round?
Kyrie Irving is gone.
If the dude just shows up to play.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He actually goes to practices.
Get it. Timeout. I hate when they try and ice the kicker. Does the icing kicker ever work anymore? Does it really ice him? You just expect it. Anyway, right?
I would think, yeah. Well, I've seen it where they
I've been
iced him
so
and he
much
missed the
pressure.
kicker, and then they came back and
That
made the
kicker.
kick.
Yeah.
I bet the kicker's gonna miss. He's under so much pressure right now.
I would do that just to mess with the other team. Just quick kick it and miss. Oh, man.
He's thinking right now about how many chicks he can pick up if he makes this. He's gonna make it
Yeah.
If I make this, it's at least 6.
tonight.
Yeah. Tomorrow, 3 more.
Alright, I'm going to take Desmond Bain.
Brain.
Alright, so next up we have Jordan, Anthony, and Oliver.
Oh, look at that thing. That
Did
was
it
the
go
biggest.
through?
Yeah, but that was the biggest knuckleball I've ever
Man.
seen off a kicker's
Well, he went to
foot.
kick it. It looked weird. Like he just like stumbled to the.
That's like breaking the 16 game losing streak to Alabama.
Like he was like. Doop, 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 doop.
That thing was like.
So Jordan, Anthony, Oliver.
I'm gonna take.
There's like 2 other games in overtime right now. The TCU Oklahoma State game's in overtime, I think, right now too.
Tennessee be fun college town tonight.
What?
I don't
What's
know
it?
if it'd be on Fox. Still. I mean, it's supposed to be.
Come on, Lawrence Walker's on.
Yeah, I see that if I'm watching. This is about the time I'll usually come in from working or something, and oh, this is Michigan State. Try
And the
FS 1
1 and the 2 and the 3.
or
Edinburgh.
ESPN 2 or something.
Sorry, if someone takes my pick. I'm gonna do that.
It might have been on like FSN or something.
Undercover boss. Good stuff in here.
Oh, I shot high at something college football.
That was Big Ten. Right there. What's FS? No. Should be like FSN. Let me make sure the game's not over.
What game?
Yeah, maybe it's
Oh.
over.
Jordan's pick is in. Jordan is taking. Okay, so he's got O.G.
No way. I was just about to pick him.
Anuabi.
Ananobi.
That too.
I was about to pick him. I'm so.
So Anthony, Oliver, Chris.
I was just about to pick him.
No, it's over. Never mind. TCU beat them in overtime, 43-40.
Alright, so
Is Jonas
Clemson.
Vela Swinuus?
So whatever you want. No, that game's over. I think USC plays Utah, and then Clemson, Florida State's on.
That's where I'm going.
You just went by it.
I did.
Oh, it's on 13 right there too. It was on
There we go.
multiple stations.
Southwest style jib reflection.
This wasn't what we were looking for, I don't think.
Ooh, go back.
What's the new commercial out that's like...
Alright,
Did
so...
you see the new commercial where they got like this spray that's like... That they talk about how it's like 10 times better than
Alright, so
washing
who's
your
up?
ass in the
Sorry
shower.
guys, Anthony's up. Anthony's up.
I forget the name of the stuff. It's some ridiculous... And they're talking about how it's been tested. I'm like, who's down there sniffing someone's ass to tell you if it works better or not? Like, who's the guy that's got to test
Oh,
that?
I think I see that. Yeah.
Anthony, send you a pick?
Yeah, but he was already gone.
Okay.
I can't believe that ball went through.
Syracuse making a charge for it.
Hey, I made a lot of sailors happy.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say it like
You should
that.
probably rephrase that. Hey, why don't you go outside and run around and go, hey everyone, I made a lot of sailors happy. Woo!
Oh, I hope they got a kick out of that, Kyle.
Is he in the Navy?
Yeah, he's currently overseas right now.
He was until his boss sees your video. Illegally broadcasting a game without written consensual permission. See, now I'm offended too. 1% in me.
Huh?
I'm surprised they're still getting away with that nowadays.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, I'm surprised the Chiefs are still...
Mm-hmm. I don't
My
understand.
socks. Got the Chiefs socks on.
I didn't know so.
Kyle said they're dying over there right now. I thought that was hilarious.
I can only imagine.
Anthony's going to take Markkinen, Lowry.
Oh,
Markkinen.
yeah. I forgot about him. My pick?
Hold on.
Mike Lowry.
Oh, wait, what?
Who's Mike Lowry?
Who's he taking?
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Who's he taking?
Laurie Markkinen.
Plays for the Bulls.
I think he got traded.
He might have.
How do you spell it?
M-A-R-K.
L.
A.
M-A what?
M-A-R-K.
Okay, got it.
Because I said Lowry. It reminded me of Mike Lowry from Bad Boys, played by Will Smith.
Yeah, well, you had me confused thinking it was freaking Kyle Lowry.
Well, you got a lot. Obviously, you got a lot of other things in your mind.
So Oliver is up. So Oliver, Chris Oliver.
I guess I'll take John Collins.
Is John Wick available?
Be a better choice.
So John Collins is gone. So next up we have Chris. So we got Chris, Oliver, Tony.
Alright, another pick.
All right, Chris has taken Devin Vassell.
Oliver, who was your last pick?
John Collins.
So Devin Vest. So we have Oliver and Tony to finish the 7th, and then Nick to start the 8th.
I will take Kevin Porter Jr.
Kevin Porter Jr.
What number is he?
He's 91. Wait, no, that's Calibre. He is.
See, this part seems a little off-putting as well.
Oh, 77.
He's 102.
Alright, so Tony is up to finish.
Kevin Porter Jr. Houston. Go for it.
See, if Terrell Owens did that, they would have a fit.
So Tony to finish the 7th, and then Nick and Jordan.
Let's see here. Tony. Is Clint Capella taken?
No.
Nope, he is available.
Then we'll go with Clint Capella.
Clint Capella. That's the finish the 7th. So we got Nick, Jordan, and Chris in the 8th. Nick, at your leisure.
Was Michael Porter Jr. open?
Yes.
Yep.
I'll
Tony
take him.
scanned me for him
I'll take him.
in my first year. I traded John Morant for him for Michael Porter Jr. in the
You
first.
treated John Morant?
Yeah, it was my first year. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Don't worry, a lot of us still know what we're doing. Alright, so Jordan is up, followed by Chris, and then Oliver.
There's a Donovan Mitchell and a Davion Mitchell. There's no one to pick.
So there's two different players with the last name of Porter Jr. in the league?
No, there's an Oubre Jr. And
There's Bobby Porter Jr., then who's it?
oh yeah, there's a and then Kevin Porter. I guess there is.
Yeah.
Alright, Jordan is
Wait, no.
taking Bobby Portis.
And then there's an Otto Porter Jr.
So we got Chris, Oliver, Jordan.
Wait, Russell Westbrook's on the bench.
So Chris, Oliver, Jordan.
What do you think, guy?
Not bad. I'm just surprised I never heard this like the Cat of Guinness before. I've had Irish car bombs.
Oh yeah.
I just never had a Guinness. I've had a lot of different beers in my life.
I guess we'll take it.
I went to Mega Bev on 29th Street in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
I just like no clue what all this stuff is anymore. Like the craft beers is
There's
way
so
up
many
in.
things. That's like on Plainfield, before you get to Northland there, the party store's got, so you can like go in there and pick out a 6-pack and
Oh,
then
yeah.
just pick
Mm-hmm.
different ones and put it in a 6-pack.
Yeah, Mega Bev does that too. I used to go to ever been to Siciliano's?
Mm-hmm.
I used to go there, but I'd be in there for like 2 hours. It's like I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm looking at. But I felt dumb like, hey, what's a good beer that has some fruit in it? Tastes pretty good.
picking for Chris now. Find out here in a second. He told me his phone was dying, so if it went, he just told me to pick the best available. So I just can confirm it here that he's gone or not.
Gary Trent Jr.
That's who it would be.
I had him last year. He was good.
How many guys did you have on your team last year, Oliver?
76.
Yeah.
He's going back to doing all those years.
No,
He joined the second year.
Okay.
I had a lot of players on my team last year. I went through, like, I had 3 players that I'd switch in and out from. Because all my players were injured, so I just have to get random players that started playing good in the playoffs.
Gotcha.
I'm getting to that point in football right now. I was like, yeah, let's just try this guy, see if he catches a touchdown this week.
Who do you have on your team?
No one good anymore. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Elijah Moore.
All right, looks like he's gone. So Gary Trent is going to Chris.
Alec Pierce. Finally had a
I mean,
good
Joe
game.
Burrow's good.
So we have Oliver, Jordan, Kyle.
Alright. I guess I'll take Sadiq Bey.
Eric, could you repeat that name, please?
Sadiq Bey.
Gotta get him because he's on good shape.
So Jordan, Kyle, Eric.
Good cut.
Wow. I can't believe that guy didn't get him.
I think that's all my picks.
All right, so
Wait, what
Jordan
was
is
it?
taking Jalen Brunson.
That's smart.
Is he related to Doyle Brunson?
Yes. He sat across them at the.
All right,
Second
so
row
Kyle
space.
is up, followed by Eric and Tony to finish the round.
I have one more pick.
Say Kyle's up.
Kyle is up.
He would like Cole Anthony.
And that is his last pick, actually.
Yep.
So Cole Anthony is gone. All right. I
In
am up.
relation to Cole Trickle.
Yes, he was the trickle part of the name.
Dick.
Yes. Dick shot himself with a 44 Magnum. Was dying of cancer. Didn't want to go out that way.
All right, I'm going to take Tyrese Maxey.
Might have actually been a 45 ACP. It was a bigger bullet. I know that.
So Tony to finish.
I
The
have
round.
I have a sword.
I watched that dude one night at Martin.
Tony.
Turn 3, he crashed. Freaking his car was engulfed in flames. Nonchalantly just get out of his car, smoking a cigarette. Like, this car was just freaking up in a ball of flames.
What round are we in?
This is the 8th round.
Okay.
Wait, this is the last pick of the 8th.
Last pick of the 8th.
Alright, Tony will take Jaren Jackson.
Not a bad pick.
All right, so Nick is up with his last pick of the
I
day.
will take his comrade. I don't know, was Dylan Brooks picked yet?
Is it DY?
DI.
Yep, he's available.
Dylan Brooks.
All right, Dylan Brooks. So I am up with my last pick, followed by Jordan and then Anthony.
Well, I don't know about this roster, but we'll go with it for now.
wonder how much Reggie Bush got paid for this McDonald's commercial.
I don't know. He's probably making a little bit of loot for that, a little bit of loot for the for Fox game day.
Yeah.
I mean, they put Urban back into a familiar spot with him sitting on a stool. Notice the sideline reporter chick was giving him a lap dance earlier today. Halftime.
Wait, what's the New York team's like name? New York
Knicks?
Knicks, yeah. Just blank there.
Could have been the Red Bulls.
Yeah, could have been.
All right, I am going to.
When's his first game this year or season start
Tuesday.
next Tuesday? So I got to start paying attention by Tuesday. Just so I know what's
All
going
right,
on.
I am going to take Josh Giddy up.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah,
Josh
he was
Giddey's good.
really good last year.
I thought about picking him, but I already had so many guards that I couldn't.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got a lot
so
of guards right
I am done. So now we got Jordan. Jordan is up.
I don't even want to take a pick. I don't even know who there is. Is there even any good players though?
Giannis.
The other one?
The one that's on my team?
All right, Jordan is going to take.
This is rough.
The kid of the killer crossover.
Gary Payton.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr., yeah. There's so many juniors.
I thought Nick would have looked right up at me on that one.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
So Anthony, Oliver, Chris.
Oh.
Anthony will take Kyle Kuzma.
There's no
Right, so Oliver, Chris, Jordan.
I'm gonna, since he's been on my team for a couple years, I'm gonna take Malcolm Brogdon, even though he's got a sore right leg.
All right, Malcolm Brogdon.
Pick Malcolm X.
He's got a sore right leg, that's why he's not
He's got
playing.
He got sore right leg too. All right, so that was out. So now we got Chris's last pick. Best available, I believe, is Giannis. Valanciunas. All right, Jordan and Tony to end.
Tony's got a league winner set up for his last pick.
I'm not available.
That's okay, it wasn't you.
Oh, I thought he was gonna crunch
I did
harder
too.
than he did. I was like, oh, that guy's gonna get killed.
I'm confused why Anthony says his name is Kawhi the Tiger. He's not Kawhi.
Jeez. Thanks, quarterback.
Oh. Pick his in. Kelly Oubre.
Another junior.
And to end the entire draft, our defending world champion,
Who's that?
Tony.
Tony.
Oh yeah.
Bones Highland.
Give me that. Start spelling the last name.
H.
Why?
Y.
Oh, H-Y.
Yeah.
All right. Bones. Okay, got it.
Sound it out.
Spell the last name for me, or the first name, will you?
First,
Bones.
Bonez. Hiland.
All right.
Who names their kids Bones?
Bone Senior.
Gronk?
That was a lot less painful than the football draft.
How long did that take?
17 hours.
We were
That's it?
here from Friday night till
Shut up.
we leave Sunday morning. That's Eric's pride and joy.
That's like four. That's well, this year's 13 rounds at 16 teams.
That's a lot of
Wow.
and I'll take this player. You take him 16 rounds ago.
All right, so everything's in. I will be having, and the cool thing is I got Nick right here, so I can handle these. So, I'll just do them online here real quick. So, Jordan and Anthony need to do a draft pick trade. Jordan gets Anthony's 4th round. Anthony gets Jordan's 1st round. These are all next year. Nick and Tony need to do a trade. Nick gets the 2nd round pick. Tony gets 5th round pick. And then, you could probably do this all in one. I think you can do this in one deal. And then Nick gets 1st and 3rd round. Tony gets a 6th and 9th. So I'll help you get that.
Yeah, you
sent.
should.
I'll just have you send that out right now.
Jimmy Butler's hair.
And then, so really, I'll take care of the
It's
Nick
getting
and Tony
crazy.
with Nick right here. And so Jordan and Anthony, you gotta swap 1st and 4th. So Anthony gets the 1st round pick. Jordan gets the 4th. With that, everyone have a good season. I think it was a pretty good draft. Actually went about right on time as I thought it would. And we'll keep in touch.
So